Day 35, posting a video every single day for the next 45 days to force myself into consistency and out of self-doubt. Even though I missed yesterday because I was fighting for my life with the stomach virus. And that's kind of what I'm gonna try to make this wrap around. I'm gonna try to make sense of this. Some days are not always going to go to plan, okay? And you need to be willing to pivot. Like, your brain has to be okay with that. So for example, yesterday morning, whatever the day that was, I was gonna wake up early to work out before work. I was gonna go to work, then I was gonna go grocery shopping and meal prepping. Guess what? None of that happened. I had to call out of work because like I could not function, okay? And you need to remind yourself that on the days that you only have 10% and you give that 10%, you're still winning. I think it's so easy to get in our head. Like yesterday, for example, I was beating myself up because I couldn't work out. Like, I didn't follow through with my workout when I was literally projectile puking. And like, there was still a voice in my head that was like, oh my God, well, you didn't hit your protein goals today. You didn't eat enough. Like, how are you gonna get strong? Like, you guys need to remember that there are gonna be days when we are on it and we're crushing it, and there are days that are just going to be not that, and that's okay, okay? And I am all for sticking to the plan, but sometimes there are circumstances, like I said, where you only have 10%. If you're giving that 10%, you need to give yourself credit, and that still counts, okay? And you're not a failure because you skip a workout. You're not a failure if you don't hit your protein goals or whatever it is, right? Like postpartum moms, you don't need to be waking up at 5 a.m. to get your workout in before your baby wakes up or before you just had like a night of endless or no sleep. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got to be able to pivot and quit this all or nothing mindset. When you only have 10% and you give that 10%, you're still crushing it. So let's be okay with pivoting. You got to be okay with that. Still following through on your goals 90% of the time, but those other 10%, give yourself grace.